From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to celebrate Indian democracy and the Constitution in its true sense, the formulation of a uniform civil code is absolutely necessary. Here is how today we are inching towards one nation, one law, and then we debate.
In 2015, 18-year-old Fatima was married to 35-year-old Abdiwali Ahmed, a Somalia-born US national in Hyderabad. Their nikah was registered with Telangana Waqf Board. 5 years later, she received a rude shock when her husband pronounced the word talaq 3 times and illegally broke off the marriage over the phone.
तो मैं गवर्नमेंट से एक ही अपील करूंगी कि उन्होंने मेरे को फ़ोन पे तलाक दिया, मेरे पास प्रूफ नहीं है, बट उसी के लिए मैं गवर्नमेंट से हेल्प चाह रही हूँ.
3 years after Supreme Court order and 17 months after Parliament declared triple talaq an offence, there are many like Fatima awaiting justice. And there are many women across religions facing injustice due to the anomalies in divorce laws. The Supreme Court has issued notice to 3 ministries seeking response on divorce laws.
On a PIL that now says that there has to be uniformity in religion when it comes to matters of alimony, divorce and maintenance, the Supreme Court today says and issues a notice to the Law Ministry and the Home Ministry. Finally today, we are one step closer to a uniform civil code.
With this move, the Supreme Court will begin hearing petitions on uniform code for marriages and divorce, a step closer to uniform civil code.
जो भी ग्राउंड्स ऑफ डाइवोर्स हैं वो जेंडर न्यूट्रल होना चाहिए, रिलीजन न्यूट्रल होना चाहिए. इसी तरीके जो मेंटेनेंस है, जो पैसा मिलना है, वो जेंडर न्यूट्रल होना चाहिए, रिलीजन न्यूट्रल होना चाहिए.
A religion agnostic, gender agnostic and simplified laws around matters of marriage, divorce, inheritance, succession, adoptions will only provide protection to the vulnerable sections and promote the nationalistic sentiment. So why oppose one law in the country?
कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो तलाक को पढ़ते हैं, कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो तलाक को देते हैं. अलग अलग स्कूल ऑफ थॉट्स हैं. ये तो बिल्कुल ऐसा हुआ ना कि साहब कुछ भी हो आपको हमारी बात माननी है. हटदर्मी हिटलर शाही आप अपनी चलाएंगे.
The top court's move is bringing India closer to one nation, one law, and now the ball is in the government's court to fast-track the process for a unified India in true sense. Let's debate.
Anand Ranganathan, Sanju Verma, Dr. Zinat Shaukat Ali, Subrashta, Atikur Rahman, Mahez Khan, Chetan Singh and Ravi Srivastav. I know every day we are inching towards a uniform civil code, and this is such an incredible feeling because we know our destiny. Our destiny is, Subrashta, that not too long from now, there will be one nation, one law. And some people believe, like Atikur Rahman or Mahez, they may believe that it will not happen, but then they are the same people who believe that triple talaq would continue. You know, these are eternal cynics. And after all, Subrashta, the Uniform Civil Code, Sanju Verma, it's rooted in our Constitution. Anyone who believes in the Constitution has to wish for quick movement towards the Uniform Civil Code. And besides, all gender rights activists should move towards it, because look at the words of the Supreme Court. They said, what were you heckling about? Can I complete what I was saying, Atikur? The Supreme Court said Muslims are dealt as per the status of valid marriage and prenuptial agreement and governed under the Muslim Women Act 1986. Christians are governed under the Indian Divorce Act 1869. Parsis under the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act 1936, but none of these laws are gender neutral. In the 21st century, this is 2020, You want laws that are not gender neutral. You must truly be an absolute chauvinist, Atikur. Yes, you can open the debate with Subrashta and Sanju, but
the Moradabad women
make your
who
initial
had a
point briefly.
miscarriage after
Yes.
getting injections. Arnab, this government is a draconian government. They want to infantilize the citizen of India. They want to take away all the minority rights. This government wants all women to have a miscarriage because they are entering interfaith and intercaste marriages. Who will
You're out of
answer
your
that
mind.
Moradabad woman?
You're out of your
who was
mind.
given injections and she had a miscarriage.
You are linking the Uniform Civil Code to miscarriages. This is a sickening argument.
Who will answer that woman? And who
It's
will
a sickening
answer
argument.
all the women of India who are not getting their rights, their fundamental rights, the rights which are guaranteed by the Constitution of India. You are having faith on this draconian government? Subrashtra, you should have, shame.
I don't know, you
of
just
yourself.
issued a number of cliches.
I don't know, can I please
I don't
respond to
understand
him
what
or
your
not?
argument is. I at least can tell
How
you that
can you support
when
the
you have rules
government
of divorce
this
that are
mindset
religion neutral and
of
gender... No, one second.
compelling a
Rules...
woman to
one
have a
second, please. Don't
miscarriage
shout so much,
after
please.
injecting her.
Don't shout so much.
After injecting her. Shame on
Stop
you,
it!
Subrashtra.
Stop trying to link miscarriages
Shame on you,
with
Subrashtra.
the Uniform Civil Code. Don't
Injecting
demean
a
yourself
woman.
and this debate.
Injecting a woman.
Subrashta.
Yes, Arnab, the kind of arguments that Atikur Rahman ji is making is ridiculous because it's really not talking about Uniform Civil Code. It's actually talking about rights of private individuals, which are very, in a very systematic way laid out by the court. And I think the courts in this country and also some governments, for example, in Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh have decided that a woman cannot be taken advantage of. And I don't think Atikur Rahman is an advocate of women's right. For God's sake, Atikur bhai, people have seen you argue against, banishment
And
of
you
triple
are-
talaq. So please do not
you
become a
are
messiah of
the
gender
RSS
empowerment and please allow a woman to
BJP
have her say.
government
For
are
all your
the
talk on
guardians
gender
of the
empowerment,
women.
I have yet not begun
Shame on you,
I have
shame
yet
on
not
you.
pronounced my take
The
on the issue
people-
under discussion
the
today,
people
Atikur
who
bhai.
follow the
Arnab, I
RSS
think
agenda,
I would request
who
the
are
viewers
the
of your
most
show to go
misogynist
back
elements on
to
this
a couple
earth.
of debates that happened in the
The
Indian
most
Constituent
misogynist
Assembly.
elements on this
Atikur
earth.
Rahman ji, please allow me to have a word. Please, I beg you.
The most
Let's have a
misogynist
rational
elements
argument.
on this earth. The
Arnab, I
RSS
would
led
request
government,
viewers of this show
draconian
to get
government.
back to
You
some
are
of the Constituent
more-
Assembly
you are
debates
more than-
which actually
Atikur, now I am giving you a last
Uniform
warning.
Civil Code
German,
Act.
Stop your fear-mongering now.
Why that happened. In the
No,
Bihar
Arnab,
province,
no, please.
there was
Please, today you cannot
Hussain
stop me,
Sahab,
Arnab.
who
Today you cannot
represented the
stop
Bihar
me.
province,
You will have
went
to answer
in
the
the Constituent
Moradabad woman.
Assembly debate,
You will have to
armed
answer.
with data,
How can
armed
you
with
dictate
facts,
your terms,
advocating
your
for
whims
Uniform
and
Civil
fancies
Code.
on
B.R.
the
Ambedkar
21st
today
century
would be
women of
balking
India.
at the kind of arguments that Atikur Rahman is making. People who resided in the Northwest Frontier Province, in the Central Province, in the
He had
United Province that
warned
constitute
Ambedkar had
today's,
warned us,
by the way,
Subrashtra,
today's Uttar Pradesh,
that you have to
Madhya Pradesh,
prevent this nation to
Hyderabad
become
were
a
people
Hindu
who
Rashtra.
backed Uniform Civil
You have
Code.
to prevent at any
and
cost
look at what
and
happened,
look
what has
into
happened
it
after
that
70 years
India
of
never
India's
becomes a
independence.
Hindu Rashtra. On the
Divisive
path
communal
on which
people like
you
Atikur
are
Rahman who
going
seem to
and you are
represent
going to
Muslims
dump
of
this
people,
nation
Thank you.
coming
after
from these
converting
regions.
it into a Hindu
I
Rashtra.
don't
I get
understand
Mehez
Arnab, why
and
can't
others
this
also
guy
onto
get
the
a couple
debate.
of facts right?
I'd like
I
to
don't
get everyone on the
understand why
debate.
can't we give somebody a voice? I don't understand why he's so, why is this so taken aback by a historical argument being made?
No, Shubrashtra,
Ah,
what is the
Jadam
hidden agenda?
Moradabad
Can you let us know?
women,
We must know what is the hidden agenda. There
No,
is a hidden agenda. There is an underlying
before
agenda.
others come in,
Which
I'd
you have
like
not been able
Sanju
to
and
say
Mehez into the
openly.
debate. 1 minute, two at a time, please.
No,
1 minute,
let us
1 minute,
know.
1
No,
minute,
no.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'd like Sanju and Mehez to come into the debate. And calm down. I'm just saying that, I cannot understand why people are reacting in this insane manner to talk about the Uniform Civil Code, because, when I was in class 5, we used to read about the directive principles, fundamental rights in our civics. And at least as far as I understood in class 5, the Uniform Civil Code is part of the directive principles. I mean, I don't know what you people are freaking out about. The Uniform Civil Code, the need to have a Uniform Civil Code is inked in the Indian Constitution as a directive principle. Maybe people like Mehez don't know that. In that case, we'll have to educate them, Sanju. Ignorance is pardonable, but
Yes.
to be aware and yet
Sanjuji knows very well that
to be aware that it is a part of the
Arnab,
directive
thanks for
principles
making it
and
very clear to you.
question it is questioning
for a
the Constitution.
For taking
That
for
means
taking a
people like
side,
Mehez don't believe in the Constitution.
I'm glad that you make it very,
That means
very
they
clear
want-
to your audience, the people who are
No, I'm not
watching
telling you to
here,
pick a side.
that
I'm
you
with the
take a
Constitution.
bipartisan attitude towards the
I am
people
with
who
the
invite your
Constitution.
debate. Yeah, you are picking a side. Even before I've started, you've picked up.
There can be no bipartisan attitude when it's about the truth. I'm with the
exactly what
truth.
you meant to call. No, you are. I have not even
No, but
commented.
I am
You've
telling
not
you
even
that when
heard
I was
me.
in class
may be
5,
saying
I read
something
about the
else, but
directive
no,
principles
you
of
are
state
not.
policy.
You're famous
Did
for
you
this
not have
bullying.
civics as a subject?
Listen, Arnab, you are
Did you not
famous for
study
this
civics
bullying.
in school?
Don't even try it with me. You are famous for this
No, but
bullying.
did you not study
Allow
civics
me-
in school, Mehez?
I am going to make a very healthy debate and I'm going to shut it up.
No, but did you know? I'm not bullying you. I'm telling you that I was a good student of civics.
Very well
And I was
read,
told that the
probably
Uniform
better than
Civil
what you
Code is
have
part
read.
of the directive
You've
principles
read
of state
Oxford,
policy.
I've heard. I've heard that you've read at Oxford, but I your need to come in, fluency please.
There's nothing to hear, it is
not
true.
Really reflect that Oxford attitude.
There's
here.
nothing to
Let me
hear at
tell
both
you this very
Oxford and
clear.
Cambridge and
Yes,
Hindu College, Delhi
absolutely, that's what I'm
University.
saying.
There is no Oxford attitude here. I am from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Jabalpur, Hindu College, Delhi University, and then to Oxford and Cambridge. So don't tell me about any attitude, please. I am asking you, I was a good student. I was told Uniform Civil Code is part of the directive principles. How come you don't know? You don't have to go to Oxford to read about that.
Do not try and bring this bully.
I learned about this in St. Vincent's.
Over the show.
I learned about this in St. Vincent's, Pune.
I am invited on your debate to make.
I'm not bullying you. I'm telling you about the directive principles of state policy.
You're trying to
Arnab, can I
instigate.
please
Yes,
come in?
you
Can you
are.
please lower her
Clearly,
fader?
you're
There's no
trying
debate
to
here. It's a
put-
fact.
This is an
trying to
important
put
debate. Can I make
taking
my point?
Taking sides. Even before we can
I'm
talk
misquoting
about
the
debate,
Constitution.
we
What is
can
this?
start
She's not
arguing.
making any point,
You're trying
Arnab.
to
No
Can I
taking
make a
sides,
point?
Baba.
You're trying to say sides. You're bullying. You're not even allowing your person to take an argument and understand.
Arnab,
You are
I
saying
need to
Narendra
come in,
Modi
please.
invented
Now
this,
listen
but
to
no,
me.
it
Arnab,
was
this
what
is not
B.R.
fair.
Ambedkar wrote in the
You have
Constitution.
started-
This is not
I have
fair. You will have to
started
ask her
I
to
give
be
up.
quiet.
Modi. I have not.
She is
even
refusing to
started
accept
your
it's
honor.
part of the
Allow me
directive
to finish
principles.
first.
What can I do?
You first
Mehez
stop the
refuses
bully.
to accept
You-
it part of the
No, but
directive
can I
principles.
please
Yes,
make
you
my
first
point?
Stop the bully. I am
Can you
not-
please
I'm not
lower her
bullying, I'm
fader?
completely
This is
relaxed.
not done.
I am
You
not
are
accepting
continuously.
Who's bullying you? I'm telling you it's part of the directive principles of state policy.
Please now
under the
listen
Constitution.
to me. We heard
Stop your
you.
bully, not
We
on
heard
me.
you. Can I
Allow me
make
to
a point,
debate.
please?
Let's have a
We
healthy
heard you.
debate. This debate is really important.
Arnab,
The
let me
topic
be
of
very
uniform
clear
civil
with
code
you
is really
that the
important.
directive
Being a woman,
principles of
allow me
state
to make a
policy
point.
under
Let
Article
Sanju shut
44
her-
of the Constitution
Let Sanju shut her
may
mouth
not
first.
be
Let me
legally
come with my-
enforceable.
let me come with my
But
argument.
the
Move
fact
on,
of the
lady. You
matter
do not wanna
is
hear.
that
Move
Article
on, lady. You do not
37
wanna
of the
hear. You do not
Constitution
wanna have an
says
argument. You're
every
gonna blab about
state
your
shall
government. You're
endeavor
gonna blab about
to
your government.
ensure
It
that
cannot
Article
be
44
one-sided. It
and directive
cannot be
principles of
one-sided,
state
Sanju.
policy are
It
made
cannot
available to
be.
all its
You
citizens
can know what
and
Article
implemented
44
throughout
is.
the
I am
territory
not
of
even starting
India.
the debate. You
So
keep
point
having
number
about
one,
it. It doesn't
they may not be
matter.
legally
It doesn't
enforceable,
matter.
but they are fundamental to our governance, and that is enshrined in Article 37 of the Constitution. Point number two, who are the people who are against directive principles of state policy? It is the All India
Madam,
Muslim
madam,
Personal
you're
Law
done. Let me know,
Board,
then I'll make my
which
point.
is just
When you're
an
done,
NGO
I'll
which
make
was
my
set
point.
up in 1973 under the
Arnab,
aegis
you
of
have to
Indira
allow
Gandhi.
exactly
All
the
India
same
Muslim
amount of time
Personal Law Board
uninterrupted as she is
has
talking
no
right now.
locus standi to represent all Muslims. It primarily only represents the Sunni Muslims. They do not represent the Shias. They do not represent the Bohras. They do not represent the Ahmadiyyas. So please do not come and lecture
through this
the
intent,
BJP
you
on
are
UCC
questioning
under the guise of
intellectual
All India Muslim
and the
Personal
intellect
Law
of
Board.
that
We do
time
not wish
when
to
the
be
people have put in their
dictated
best
by
foot
a
forward
NGO
for making
that
the
has never
constitution of
stood
our
up for
country.
gender
So
rights,
therefore,
that has never stood up
please
for
do not do
equality,
that. Just to
never stood
take
up for
political
human rights.
advantage. Just
Point
to
number
win
three.
few more
Let
states,
me
just
tell
to
you
win
very
few
clearly
more seats,
that 2 years back,
you are
a
coming
law
up with this
commission
kind
was
of
set up under retired Judge of
rhetorics, rather.
Supreme Court, Mr. B.S. Chauhan, and he categorically said he categorically said that uniform civil code basically means codifying personal laws
I don't
and
know.
taking best practices from various religions and cultures and not taking the bad, but taking the good. And that means that practices like instant triple talaq, which was repealed last year,
are you going to burn
practices
Okay,
like
Mehez is back with Sanju.
practices like nikah halala,
simultaneously, are you going to do that?
Turned away and done with.
From your phone, please stop.
Mehez now countering.
Are you supporting polygamy?
Let others.
Are
give
you
others a
supporting
chance to
nikah
talk.
halala? Are you supporting no rights to the girl child in inheritance matters? Tell me, are you saying no rights to Parsi women to pray in the Sun Temple after they get married to a Parsi man just because she does not belong to the Parsi community and never was born into a Parsi family? Why should that be the case? You have the Parsi Divorce Act of 1936. You have the Hindu Marriage Act of 1955. You have the Indian Divorce Act of 1869. Pray tell me, you have the Special Marriage Act of 1954. Why should anybody have to deal with so many personal laws? Why can't we have a single codified law that stands for gender equality?
Okay, I would like to bring Anand and Zeenat also.
Come and give a bhashan.
I'm giving everyone time, but problem with you, Mehez, is that you are unwilling to listen to reason. Okay, now both Mehez and Sanju, can I come in? Can I come in one second? Mehez and Sanju, can I come in, please? You know, now both of you have to give me some opportunity to come in and make my point. Now, point here is this. You see, let's not first of all get so aggressive with each other. Yeah, you've been speaking all along and calling everyone a bully when they ask you questions. What's wrong with you? Anand has not spoken. You're imagining things. You're hallucinating now. Now listen to me, Sanju. Anand is on. A very respected Zeenat Shaukat Ali is on.
I could have made my point.
Nobody's muted you. Again, you are hallucinating a second time. Nobody's muted you. You have tried to mute everyone unsuccessfully. Now, question is, Mehez, let's have a decent debate, you know, please.
You have given to Sanju, had you probably listened to me properly,
Okay, now that is your view of things, that you're not hallucinating. You can believe that you're not.
No, my debate is not.
Nobody has muted you. Stop having this. Nobody's muted you. It is so funny. I want to. Mehez, listen. Anand is on the debate. Zeenat Shaukat Ali has not spoken. One second. And it's a world record. Ravi Srivastava has not spoken for 15 minutes on the debate. Now, question is. No, but what is. You listen to a question here. Okay, Anand is debating Zeenat Shaukat Ali. I just want to tell you. Anand, Anand, one line, Anand. Anand, one line. Mehez does not believe that the Uniform Civil Code is part of our constitution. Please tell her. I've been telling her painstakingly for 20 minutes. I have told her that this is something that B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar put his heart on. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar put his heart on.
I have not made my point.
And he recognized the need for a Uniform Civil Code. Who is Mehez? Who is Mehez Khan to defy B.R. Ambedkar? I think Anand will debate with you. Anand. You have no points to make. You're just repeating that I have not made my point.
Constant talking.
If you would
Miss Mehez says that she hasn't even started.
Make a point.
This must be the only program, Arnab, of yours where a panelist of yours, Mehez, has spoken more than you.
Tell me one thing. If this government, I hope
Mehez, now you have had 15 minutes. This is unprecedented. You have spoken more than Arnab.
Government.
Will you please allow others to speak?
The appeasement politics of the current government.
There is a limit.
Only shows the hypocrisy where you are trying to bring a bill of triple talaq and then you talk about Uniform Civil Code. It does not go too well.
You have finally found your adversary.
Well. The concern is that when you are trying to bring a uniform...
I propose a duel.
If you would let me finish, sir. If you would let me finish.
Nobody is trying to bring the uniform civil code. 1 minute, okay. I want to. No, enough, Mehez. I'm coming in between. Now, 1 minute. Enough, Mehez. No, you've broken my patience now. Enough now. Now, I am not. Nobody is trying to bring the uniform civil code. Nobody. It is already there. Are Ambedkar brought the uniform civil code, Mehez. Why don't you read up before coming? Ambedkar brought, he said, I personally do not understand why religion should be given this vast, expansive jurisdiction so as to cover the whole of life and to prevent the legislature from encroaching upon that field. These are the solemn words of B.R. Ambedkar. Who am I to bring something in which B.R. Ambedkar brought in?
That if we are so concerned
please, Anand, you have to come into the debate.
Anand. The individual rights of a citizen, why are we bringing in triple talaq as a bill?
How can I come in? I'm trying for the last 5 minutes. But this lady is just incredible.
Okay. Yeah, go in, please don't try. Just do it.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, right.
Your entry is restricted today.
Right, fantastic.
Anand and Ravi.
No entry.
No, Arnab, I have finally got my chance. So I won't take more than 20 or 30 seconds.
Yes.
In fact, maybe make it a minute.
Yes.
Given that Mehez got to it, 20 minutes. Arnab, I heard your opening remarks. Let me be more direct and blunt. Anyone who doesn't want UCC is a communal bigot. Period. I repeat. Anyone who doesn't want UCC in India is a communal bigot. Now, why do I say this? I say this for 2 reasons. And first of all, I completely condemn the shocking behavior of Mr. Atikur Rahman and the abuses heaped upon my good friend Subhrashta. Maybe we finally understand why he hates Ambedkar so much. Ambedkar, first of all, not only helped construct our constitution that has as directive principle the Uniform Civil Code, but he also said that a true Muslim can never love the motherland, can never see Hindu as his kith and kin. So now we know the reason why Mr. Atikur Rahman hates Ambedkar so much. But having deliberated on, the whole matter of UCC in India for 40
Atikur Rahman is responding to that, please. You should limit yourself, your debate to the Uniform Civil Code, please.
The Shah Bano judgment, where a poor, hapless Muslim was thrown on the streets by these very people. By these very people like Atikur Rahman, who actually claim that they are the saviors of Muslims. They threw Shah Bano on the streets. What for? For a pittance. Because they believe, first of all, Atikur Rahman, you should be warned by UP police because you are spreading fake news. UP police has said that the news of miscarriage is fake news. Arnab, you have to point this out to Atikur Rahman. He is spreading fake news. Now, number 2, I will come to the topic of UCC. I don't want to digress like Mr. Atikur Rahman, who possibly believes in the Sharia code than the constitution. But I want to say this. Did you know that the AIPA, All India Muslim Personal Law Board, does not believe in the Indian Child Marriages Act? Did you know this? Do you know that they do not believe that leprosy as a ground for divorce should be obliterated and banned by the Indian Parliament? And there are hundreds of such laws which the All India Muslim Personal Law Board and people like Atikur Rahman believe. These are the real communal bigots who have come out of the woodwork now because the UCC that was inserted by Dr. Ambedkar and his colleagues is egregious to them, because essentially, Arnab, you must realize that these are Sharia-loving religious supremacists. They don't believe in the Indian constitution. They don't believe in Ambedkar. They hate Ambedkar. So why would they want UCC?
In the presence of the Constitution of India, what is Sharia?
I don't know which book you read every morning that makes you hate Kafir so much, Mr. Rahman.
The Constitution of India,
at least
made by
be honest.
Ambedkar.
Calm down. I'd like to go to. I'd like to bring in Zeenat Shaukat Ali, please. I'd like to bring in Zeenat Shaukat Ali, please. And 1 minute. Zeenat, Sanju, I'll come to you in a minute. But Zeenat Shaukat Ali will debate with Ravi Srivastava. Okay, you made a reference to the Shahbano case of 1985. I bring your attention in the Shahbano case, and I believe that the Uniform Civil Code will bring the country together. That's my simple view. Then when every student goes through school, they will understand that before the eyes of law we are one, and that is the most important point. A Hindu boy, Muslim boy, Christian boy, Hindu girl, Muslim girl, Parsi girl, Christian girl, Sikh girl, they will actually grow up in an India where they know that our classmate next to us will be subject to the same laws 30 years from now as us. That will make us more law-abiding citizens. And in the context of the Shahbano case, as you know, viewers, the Supreme Court said in the Shahbano case that having a uniform civil code will help the cause of national integration by removing disparate loyalties to laws which have conflicting ideologies. I so agree. Do we not want to come together? Can we elevate the debate, please, with Zeenat making our initial points on this? Zeenat Shaukat Ali, Zeenat ji.
Thank you, Arnab. I think that the Constitution of India is a very valuable document, and we have to value it, and we have to follow it, and we have to practice it. It is the first document of India, and we must, as a unified country, cutting across religion, gender, caste, class, and everything, honor the Constitution. Now, the Constitution of India has shown that there is in Article 44 in the Directive Principles that there should be a uniform civil code, and that code has to be gender just. That code was meant to bring justice to all, and so when we find that, in the 1955 Special Marriages Act, which was implemented by Pandit Vidyasagar and Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who fought for it, and several others who stood and swore by it, and who laid down their lives for it, that was a time when the Hindu law became unified and women got their rights as is their due. In the Sharia law of India, and the Sharia law of the Muslims, unfortunately, the Muslims have never been able to give women justice, whereas the Quran gives them full justice and gives them full gender values. The various interpretations were cut through, and for centuries women did not get equal rights. Now, that was something that should have been amended by the Muslim Personal Law Board at the inception of the Constitution. At the inception when, India got its independence, like, Pakistan, which is an awful country, but I must say that in 1961 it made certain of its very gender-just laws. Now, today you take a country like Turkey, which is a very Muslim country, but it has a very, a law that rules it, which is not ruled by the personal law. And yet it is in adherence to it because it gives gender justice. Ultimately, the position of the law and the nature of the law and the ultimate aim of the law has to give justice, has to bring justice to women, has to bring justice to men, has to bring justice to everyone. So a uniform civil code draft must be made. It is time for us to have a look at it, because there are so many religions involved, and the preamble of our constitution guarantees
Ravi, we have to think of all the people who are victims in the absence of a law.
I am asking a question to you that we are asking about a gender neutral law. Have the Hindus given the justice to their own women? Have they done it? Did they give it? I am asking every Muslim who abides by the Constitution, every nationalist.
What kind of a question is that? Have Hindus given justice to their women?
What directive principles
have Hindus given justice to their women? What kind of question is this? You're such a bigot. You're such a fascist.
That's not a big deal.
Sanju is responding. I don't know what kind of fascist mindset you are revealing here.
You want a uniform civil code so that you also can marry the 4 times.
Yes, we do. Not we want. Ambedkar wanted, the Constitution wanted. Stop shouting in an uncontrollable way, Sanju.
Serious debate. Why is this man ranting like this?
Well, because in many religions, some women cannot get custody of their children. Yes, that's why we want. In some religions, women have to fight for their right to worship in an interfaith marriage. That's what we want. Because women are given triple talaq by American citizens. That's what we want. There are 1,001 reasons for it. Sabrimala also, I believe, women should be allowed to go. That's been my view. Practices like nikah halala take place. That's why we want a uniform civil code. Because we can't deal with the menace of contract marriages. That's why we want a uniform civil code. What are you talking about?
Ask this man to just shut up.
You cannot enter into the...
What, my own and your own religion, you petty man?
That is absolutely...
I am talking about all religions, including mine.
The secular limit...
My religion, Hinduism, is also subject to the changes. There will be a uniform civil code. All Hindus also will be subject to the uniform civil code. Please, don't make these obnoxious remarks. You won't ask questions of your religion, etc. In matters of law, the law comes first. Respect the Constitution.
To the Muslim woman, in Hindu woman, you don't have to do even that. Where is the need?
Why is this man allowed to continue like this?
Where's the law there? Tell me.
I will not speak until you ask him to keep quiet. This is not fair. This
what
is a serious debate. I need to make at least 30
speak.
seconds.
You don't deserve to speak. You are a tukde gang member.
My points in 30 seconds. Arnab,
you are here to divide
you will
the
have
country.
To give me time.
That's
you
what you are doing.
To heckle me.
That's what Narendra Modi.
Don't worry, Sanju is frustrated today because of the court's intervention in the farmers' protest.
Obnoxious man to shut up.
You are dividing the country.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Okay.
You shut up.
I will now make a few quick
points.
Shut
up. You shut up.
I will not debate unless you ask this man to keep quiet.
You only a divider.
Fine, let him continue.
You only are a divider.
Continue.
You want to
we
divide
know how
the country.
You treat your women at your home.
Hindu, Muslim.
Ravi, you have not been able to contribute to the debate. And you are behaving in a frightful manner. You are behaving in a frightful manner. Everybody is making very considered views. But your only contribution to the debate has been you shut up. Please now stop it. Stop it, Ravi now. Don't behave in the way that you usually do. Don't behave like Ravi Srivastava.
Shut up now. Shut up. Yes, Arnab, I want to make one thing very clear. The same people who say that we are granted special rights as minorities under Article 29 and 30 of the Constitution are the people who do not want to adhere to the Constitution when it comes to Article 44. When it comes to Article 29,
this is not done.
30,
Ravi, she's making substantial points. What are you doing?
You say we believe in the Constitution.
This is what your party is doing.
Arnab, this is unfair. This is unfair. I will not speak. You're being unfair to the...
Please switch, Gagan.
You're allowing somebody to continue to heckle me.
Your Adityanath says, go.
This is absolutely unacceptable.
No, everybody can speak, but I don't want this you shut up, I shut up kind of argument going on. Calm down, everyone, please. Thank you. Calm down, everyone, please. This is not required.
I want to say one thing.
It's a serious debate on the Uniform Civil Code. Let's debate on constitutionality.
There are many personal laws. There are many personal laws in many religions which are violative of Article 14. They are violative of Article 19 and they are violative of Article 21. Pinky Anand in her petition has written to the Apex Court that she wants divorce laws to be uniform because some of them run foul of Article 14 which guarantees equality before the law throughout the territory of India. They run foul of Article 19 which is not just about freedom of speech and expression but also the right to assemble, the right to practice any profession, and Article 21 which is about right to life and liberty. It is because we don't have uniform civil laws and Akhila Ashokan is forced to convert and become a Hadia in Kerala. A Priyanka Kharwar is forced to become Alia.
Sanjuji,
and
it is
Anjali
clear
Mishra
you are trying to garner few votes. You are trying to peddle some narrative.
And Anjana Tiwari
this is the reason you are coming up with this kind of controversial statements and making Hindu Muslim.
Please
stop this. This
practices
must
like
get
love
stopped
jihad,
now.
practices
And
like
Arnab, I would like
polygamy,
to sincerely
practices
request
like
not to
nikah
allow
halala,
the people to
practices
make
like
these
not
kind
giving
of
adoption rights to Hindu women in some tribal communities. These will come to a stop only if
I don't know what is derogatory there. No, I don't know what is derogatory.
Takes the best practices
I don't
from
think
every culture,
Anand,
every religion, without compromising.
I just want to tell you, and yes, we must all 1 minute, Anand.
Today it is very serious in nature.
No, okay, 1 minute. Anand is back on the debate with Anand is back on the debate with you. May I make one point? May I make one point? Before Anand comes in, I want to tell you, many religious organizations have already backed the Uniform Civil Code. 1 minute, the Syro Malabar Church has backed the Uniform Civil Code. The Shia Waqf Board has backed the Uniform Civil Code. The biggest women's Muslims organizations have backed the Uniform Civil Code. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad has backed the Uniform Civil Code. You know, so you need to understand that when the right to equality is before us, everybody deserves a piece of it. And multiple religious leaders across religions have welcomed the Uniform Civil Code. It is a certainty. I only want to tell my friend Atik to prepare. Yes, Anand wanted to come in. There were objections to you earlier. Anand Ranganathan, please. Few minutes on the debate. Yes, please.
Yes, very few. Arnab, I want to be very direct yet again because, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, whom I respect as an anti-corruption crusader, said something abhorrent and wrong. He said, what has happened, what have the Hindus done to their women and to the reforms? Let me tell you, if there is any group or a religion that has accepted change and reforms,
do you know,
it is the Hindu religion and the Hindu group in India. Do you remember the Hindu code bills? Do you know the Hindu code bills?
What have they done, sir?
If the Muslim code bills, so-called Muslim code bills, do you think Nehru would have had the guts? Nehru would have had the guts to pass a Muslim code bill and reforms of Islam in the parliament? Who accepted the Hindu code bills? Ravi, please listen.
What have you done to your own Hindu women?
I can accept your abusive and abhorrent language as long as you stick to facts. As long as you stick to facts, your abuses, even your abuses are acceptable to me. But here you are found lying. Because only the Hindus accepted the passing of the Hindu code bill. Only the Hindus accepted.
I think you are.
They accepted the reform.
Indian law, you need to, he doesn't understand the law. Let me explain to him. That's why I understand. Subhrashta back on the debate. Subhrashta, I think let me try and make an attempt to explain. The problem with Mehez at the start of the debate is she was unprepared on issues regarding constitution. But let me explain to you simply, Mehez. You see, there is something called the Indian law, Indian constitution. And on civil matters, the Indian law ensures equality irrespective of religion. I can give you a comprehensive detail on how religions curb the same with following different laws. Marriage, right? Divorce, inheritance, maintenance. And you need to understand that let me give you one example, Mehez. Polygamy and bigamy. Okay? This is not allowed under the Hindu code. Muslim Personal Law Sharia Application Act allows a man to have 4 wives. He allows a man to have 4 wives. Bigamy is strictly prohibited by the Christian religious law. The act also implicitly prohibits it.
I want to say one thing. You know, every time there's a discussion on the Uniform Civil Code, the narrative that is peddled by various sections of minorities, particularly Muslims, I will not hesitate to take names today in front of Atikur Rahman. He knows this is very much true. The fact of the matter is, you people say you're trying to destroy India's unity in diversity. You're trying to destroy India's cultural complexities. You're playing fire with our established conventions and procedures.
You have already done it.
Excuse me. No convention, no tradition, no procedure is acceptable if it is violative of gender justice.
Thank you.
Violative of basic human rights. I want to ask you, is polygamy not violative of Article 14? Is polygamy not violative of
I close, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a very heated debate, but I'll have to pick it up another time. I would only request everyone to look at the Constitution directive principles and read what Ambedkar said in the context of one nation, one law. I believe personally we should be moving towards it.